Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video. I was requested to do a video on my breeders. I advised that person that requested it. I don't have that many breeders left. I let a lot of them go. I have most of the males still. What you see in front of you is the father to all the whipblets and 66% probable head whipblets that I produced this year. His name is Loki. He's a dunner. He's triple het for hypo, trans, and whipblet. He was produced by Ron St. Pierre. I purchased him, I think March of last year, and he's been doing work for me. And what I'm gonna do on this video, I'm gonna pause it in between each one so it doesn't get too long, and then I'm gonna give a brief description of each one. I'm gonna start with the males, and then I'll work my way to whatever females I have left that produced for me this year. Again, this is Loki. He's a dunner. He's triple het for hypo, trans, and whipblet. Give me a second and I'll move on to the next one. Thank you. Okay. And now what we have here is Vixx. Vixx is a hypotrans. I produced him. I produced the mother as well. The father is produced by Dashu. Again, this is Vixx. He's a hypotrans. He'll actually be shipped to his new home Monday. I'm going to miss this big guy, but I have two of his daughters to carry on his lineage here. Alright, give me a second. Alright, this dragon here. This is Kano. He's a leatherback dunner. Het trans and 0. He's the father of the giveaway dragon. I produced this guy as well. His father was produced by Josh Dovenberger. I purchased him from Blood Bank Dragons, and his mother was produced by me from a dunner from Kevin Dunn, and a translucent leatherback from Wayne Robinson. Be right back. Here we have King Gama. He's a leatherback, 100% het whipblet. I proved him out this year to be het hypo and trans as well. I missed on a whipblet with him. I bred him to a female that I produced, and I was trying to prove off a whipblet. So I have yet to breed him to a female that was actually whipblet. But I do have a female growing out for him. She's a pretty nice colored dunner whipblet. Again, this is King Gama, leatherback, triple het, hypo, trans, and whipblet. Produced by Chris Allen, but purchased from KP Critters, or K Von Pho. Okay, that'll be. I have one more male, but he's been hibernating or broodmating. He's been on the newspaper. I don't want to disturb him right now. His name is Butter. He's a white hypo. I bred him this year to see if he approved all trans. He didn't hit trans, but he still has 50% chance to hit whipblet. I have two of his sons as well, so I may or may not be selling him depending on if he proves out for whipblet or not. But that is it for the males. Here we have Cocina. She's a white hypo, het trans. This is Butter's sister. I bred her this year to see if she approved out for whipblet as well. She was actually bred to King Gama. She proved out for trans. She's a visual hypo, so she was able to let me prove King Gama out for hypo and trans. But we missed on a whipblet with that pairing, so she's not het whipblet, and he's supposed to be 100% het whipblet. And I brought him for a pretty reputable breeder, so I'm pretty sure the genetics are correct on him. I know for sure next year. One more thing while I have her up here. Her sister name is Blanca. She's the mother to she's one of the mothers to the whipblets that I produced this year. One of the pairings I produced whipblets out of this year. She's outside currently, so I'm not gonna bring her in to show her. But they look pretty close. She just has less yellow on her head. Blanca does. Than she does. So Blanca is like a white. She's like a white, but she's not hypo. She proved out triple het this year. She's so she's white, triple head hypo trans and woodblood. It looks pretty much like her, except less color on the head. Actually, no color on the head. Okay, and here we have Candy. She's a translucent head hypo and zero. She's produced by Marcus Metz. She is the mother to the zeros that I produced this year. Again, her name is Candy. She's translucent, het hypo, and zero. She's an import from Marcus Metz. I have two other females that produced for me this year. I had Cinderella. She was a white hypo from KP. I sold her. The other female was Takis. She was a red, produced by Dragon Fortress.